Alright, what is up everybody? It's the Inhuman one here with part 4 of the Enotria playthrough. This is the world's first attempt at a maskless challenge run for this Souls-like. This is a sun-baked Italian Souls-like with all kinds of beautiful areas just like this. Absolutely love the game so far, really enjoying it. There are a few little, nitpicky things and a few bugs here and bugs there, but in general, I've absolutely been enjoying the game. So what we're going to be doing today is jumping into one of the boss fights that we finished off with last stream. We weren't able to beat Giangorgolo. We'll be facing off with him next and then heading up to the tower. And to be honest, I haven't played since, well, I guess yesterday. So I don't know why, but I just don't remember everything, yet. But it's all going to come to me in due time. Just be aware that I do have a bit of a headache. I was out in the sun a lot today, so I'm like a little, I guess I've got dehydrated or something. I just have a little bit of a headache, so if I sound grumpy, blame the headache. But this boss is going to piss me off already, so I'm kind of primed and ready to go. So join me on this journey, the world's first maskless attempt. And once we get through this, I want to do as much of a solid playthrough as I can before we start doing my 100% guide. So, all in due time, though. Let's get a nice little warm-up round in. Matthias, I see ya. See ya commenting. Let me get in some of these little hits here, and I'll greet you properly, my friend. Hope you're doing well today. He's not very nice today. I hate the distance there. You're unable to parry that unless you're like at a perfect distance, because if not, you either get swallowed up in the animation or you get hit by it, so that's really strange. We'll beat this guy though. This will be our kind of our warm-up fight. Probably the more difficult boss fight of this particular area, and then we'll be hopefully going to the next area. I'm not sure what's next. I have no clue how long the game is. I'm assuming, well, I know how long it is in terms of hours, but in terms of how many areas, things like that, no clue. The trophies seem to be like, there's about 20 main bosses or so. 20 to 25 main bosses. Oh, I gotta scratch my nose, sorry. Damn it. There you go. Maybe I shouldn't be greedy after the pulse swipe. It's fine. It's fine. I've been biting at the bits for this stream to begin. What is up, my friend? Yeah, I started a little early just to get a few practice rounds in. Why not, right? Why not? He's doing his proper phase too now. Remember he was bugging out last time? That was driving me nuts. I actually preferred the endless onslaught of strikes. That was actually pretty fun. Ooh! Hit him in the brains. Dodge. There you go. Dodge. Dodge. What are we gonna do, buddy? This is your fight. I'm just here for the show. Dodge to the right. Dodge. Little. Okay. All right. I'm fine with that. Not a bad choice. Not a bad choice. I got Fatro even though I'm a mile away from that. That's really dumb. That Ring of Fire inflicted Fatro on me. I'm disgusted. I don't know if you guys saw any of the patch notes that from Enotria, but they're doing a few upgrades along the way, and one of the things is nerfing like the difficulty spikes, like with Velta and all that. I thought that was pretty funny. I was like, Velta is a jerk, but I beat her pre-nerf. That's all I care about. I hate fighting bosses after they've been nerfed. Give me the hard version. I'm no coward. Oh, come on. This is where you really can't strike, because he's just a little too aggressive. We have 2 more heals, so we'll do our best. Lovely. Ah, I can't wait to read chat. I'm just trying to get a hit on this guy, for goodness sake. Running. Okay. See, that's the thing. You can't really counter. And with the Colossal Sword, this particular fight is very difficult for me. because not a lot of room to counter. Alright, let's catch up with chat. I've been so excited for this stream all day, says Matthias. Hopefully you had fun at the B-Day party, I think it was. Anyway, so I chose disagree for the NPC that I told you. And he literally gives you the same exact thing as if you choose agree, like you did. So you get the emerald sword and the piece of lore about the lover. So there's literally no difference. Oh, okay. That's excellent. And thank you so much for putting your file on the line for the sake of science. I appreciate that. And yes, we did have fun. It was really awesome. It was nice to spend some time with my sister. She's just an amazing person, and she works so hard, and I just really like being able to spend some time with her and treat her to a nice day, and it was awesome. But we were out in the sun quite a bit, so I am quite tired. I let myself get dehydrated again because I never drink water. I don't hydrate, so it's like if I'm out, I just start. I'm just not, you know, like I used to be so used to being outside and stuff. I never hydrate like I used to, and man, I'm out for a little bit. I'm just like baked, like my brain is fried. And I was getting this pounding headache, and I was like, oh, there you go again. That's my fault for not hydrating. But I'm good. I got a water right next to me, so we should be good to go. That's very interesting, Matthias. And actually, I kind of I'm happy about that. So you don't get penalized for making choices like that in this game. So, all right. I don't really care about the souls either. I just want to win this fight. The Memoria is of no consequence right now. See, I don't understand. Like, it's not the it's the positioning, not the timing, and that's what kills me. Because if it was timing based, I'd nail it every time. He likes to do that backflip and reposition, which makes it kind of sucky. Focused here, trying to figure out how to get him to. I'm thinking about phase 2. I'm not even thinking about what's in front of me. That's probably not the best thing. I need to counter at the right times as well. I'm not really counting. Let me just gather myself. All right, we've wasted a few too many heals in my opinion for this phase, but no worries. Dodge. We're gonna run into this one. There you go. Do your slash so I can get more used to it, please. He stunned me there. We're gonna heal. Alright, let's do this. This guy. So Colossal Swords, ideally, for this particular boss, aren't the best pick because of the slow wind-up, and he's got some pretty solid and fast animations. The recovery times are pretty minimal. And then we do have the trouble of that inconsistent parry there for that right-handed slash. It's just going to be a matter of just clean execution and patience, hitting him when I can without getting too greedy. Well, let's see. We'll see what we can do. Build up that meter as best we can. Now he's going ape nuts on me. We gotta be aggressive though. I don't want to wait this out too much longer because the longer this fight lasts, the more damage I'm sure to take. Oh, you got me, sir. 2 stumps. He's gonna do that Fatro strike, I'm sure. trying to time this right as well. Dodge. Sprint in. Dodge. Somehow this will still inflict Fatro, I'm sure of it. No! A little too far away, huh? Lost my lock on there. If I throw a rock at his ass.
I fight for you. Grant me strength to repel.
Doesn't do but 22 damage, but still. Ooh, I thought I parried that. It's okay. Dodge. He poisoned me again. All out of heals. Now we have to be hyper aggressive. He got me. He got me again. Dude, this boss is tough, but dang, the boss I'm on is rough. I don't remember if you fought it, but I don't want to say anything about it if you haven't. I haven't made my way back through yesterday's stream yet. Nerfed, not nerded. Oh, gosh. Let's see. Oh, I know that boss in Elden Ring. Unfortunately, I was never able to play Shadows of the Erdtree DLC, so I'm not able to fight him pre-nerf. And there's no way that I know of how to like prevent the game from updating unless you have PC and you can kind of like go back to older versions of the game. But I don't think you can necessarily do that on console unless you kind of play offline or something. And maybe like disconnected from the internet, I think, would be the only way to prevent the update. But I would love to have defeated. There's a boss at the end, and they say that they've nerfed him. I don't know anything about it, but as soon as I started seeing like nerf bot, I'm like, I'd start looking away because I don't want to like ruin my. Like I'm gonna have spoilers regardless. I assume because like I haven't played the game and it's been out for the DLC's been out for a good minute now, but. Okay, what I'm looking for here, so spoilers are going to happen, but unfortunately, because so much time has passed, the patches are going to start coming out. They're going to nerf bosses, and I won't be able to partake in the harder version of these bosses. Elemental power, stamina regen, gratia defenses, super armor, that's not bad. Physical defense, gratia daggers. Miracle pesto, ardor power, stamina regen. I don't know. I don't really. I mean, I could use any one of these things to like do a throwable to deal damage, but I don't. It's just not my style. Let's just get better. Let's just get better at the timing. Let's do everything we can to just optimize phase 1 so that phase 2 is a little cleaner, and that phase 2 we have a better chance. Let's figure out the stupid positioning as well. That still hurt me. That was kind of cheap. That's okay, though. I'll take that. I'm going to sprint towards him here. Recover, bro. Your recovery frames are so slow. My guy takes forever and a day to kind of like get back from reeling from a hit. And I get it. It's a giant chimera tiger, dude, but get over it. Get over yourself. I don't understand. This is the positioning again. Not getting that parry down. I don't want to have less than 6 heals for this next phase, so I need to have plenty of heals because he poisons you even from afar. And he hits you with Fatro as well from like a pretty unreasonable distance, so we need to be prepared for all that mess. So you like strike me more. Yeah, instead of hopping around. Are you a cricket or a lion, boy? I need to dodge in there. Okay, I get you now. Now I'm starting to see a pattern here. This guy's a jerk. You got this, as Matthias. I'm gonna do my best. I'll certainly beat him, but I want to beat him sooner than later. Mother of pearl. Little spammy McSpammerson. I love that freaking starting combo. Super annoying. Poisoned. Lovely. Little heal right here. Dodge. Going for a running strike here. Miss. Dodge. Factual strike for the win. He loves that strike. It does tons of damage too. Come here, you big kitty. No, my gosh. Okay. I don't really want to get all up in the factual. There you go. Okay. Dodge. We got 3 heals left. The lock-on keeps getting removed, and I'm not actually touching the right analog. That's really odd. Even when I'm getting closer, it's happened 3 times. 3 times so far. Not in this particular fight, but with this boss. It's been really strange. Oh, Gian Gorgolo, your timing. I hate this guy. What the hell was that? Okay. Oh, yeah, poison, baby. That's the stuff. We got one more potion, or heal, which we're going to certainly be using here soon. That little snake going in the ground actually caused me to get staggered, unfortunately. That's alright though, we're gonna run and hit him here. Oh, I'm gonna throw a rock at his head at the end, watch. It's gonna be great. Two jumps. It removes the lock-on again. That's the 3rd time in this fight now. It had been 2 instances when I mentioned it because I recognized the pattern. He doesn't get out of range either, which is really strange to me. When we're across the arena, then it definitely locks him, but when he turns around after a charge, that's when I've noticed it. I don't like that. Don't remove my lock-on. Black Myth would try to do the same thing sometimes. Get out of here, you cheap lion. Chimera thing. We killed Gian Gorgolo. How are you not dead yet? Okay, good.
That mask binds you as a collar does a hound. Yet beneath might lie promise.
I don't wear a mask, my friend. I'm maskless.
Led astray by silver tongues and golden tyrants. The last of the Aenean grants their visage, so you may yet end the reign of the unseen.
Yeah, the lock-on's amazing. I did fight some female, like Athena equivalent warrior boss inside the temple in a challenge rift, kicked her ass, and then I kicked Maya's ass too. There's been a lot of asses that have collectively been kicked by me. But certainly Maya was defeated after the Red Prior. What is all this? Nothingness. Okay. So like, we got the lore. There's no switch to like open this. No. We beat Gian Gurglo after like, you know, it took 20 minutes. That's fine. It was really sloppy, but whatever. I'll take it. That particular fight is relatively cheap, just because if you're using a colossal sword and you're stubborn like myself, you may or may not, as my friend would say, have some difficult times with that.
Almost compensated for your brazen disobedience. Almost.
Pulcinella, piss off. I don't trust you. I did fight the warrior. Let's see. Yeah, so that does happen. So locking on and off has happened to you. You've had some issues with that as well. Interesting. GG's, another well-deserved victory. We got another one down. Another one bites the dust.
Came out of that beast's mouth.
I don't know. He was talking about silver tongues, Pulcinella.
Matters not. How could a maddened by time dog stand between two true friends?
Yeah, I don't like Pulcinella, man. He's not even like trying to be slick about it. He's just
On we go.
He's just a shyster, man. I don't trust him. And he's gone now. Okay, very good. So what we're going to do is we have tons of Memoria. We're going to be using this to level up, of course. And then, Matthias, I think you mentioned that there was something that I missed, a pathway I missed. And I'm going to blame you, naturally, because I'm sure you were chatting and telling me something really awesome. And I was just so engaged in what you were saying that I didn't watch the screen. So naturally, I can't blame myself because, you know. But I'm going to listen to your advice and see if we can find that pathway because I'm actually really intrigued by it. Matthias says, dude, I have to rewatch that fight then because she's whooping my butt all over the place. She's getting pleasures out of causing me pain, lots and lots of pain. You know, she was really hard. If you remember, I got my butt handed to me. I got completely destroyed several times. Yeah, we'll go. I'm going for damage. Forget health. All right, so yeah, if you recall, I did so much damage to her after she tried to initiate the heal that she kind of like froze, and then I had like a quarter of her health, like 25% of her health that I was able to just like easily just hit because she was just standing still. I think I broke her, but she did try and spam the heal, and I think when I interrupted that, we did tons of damage, and then she just kind of froze. And I'm okay with that. Alright, so you mentioned that it was by the Zani school. Zani was the first boss we defeated. Well, I lie. The first like new boss that I had defeated because I played the demo and I didn't notice that before. But you said if you walk back, let's go in here first. I want to talk to Machente. My guy Machente. We went up there, whooped the boss, came down here, and there was all kinds of goodies in this particular area. That's Zani right there before he, you know, kind of became a glutton and was consumed by himself, it seems. Zero says, hey, what's up, Zero? You're welcome for now. But I just beat a boss, and you weren't present, so I don't know. If I start dying, get out of here. Out of here, I say. Let's see. Not sure.
Greetings, traveler. Ciao, maskless one.
You're strange. He didn't say anything. He always is around, which makes me feel like he's watching us, which also makes me feel like he's pulling the strings. I don't like that. Zero, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing great. Matthias says, so from the School of Zani bonfire, if you backtrack the way you came out, but instead of turning right, go back into town, you go straight instead. Zero says, was going to sleep and saw you're streaming now. It's 3:46 a.m. Oh my gosh, Zero. I appreciate you stopping by. I always do. But get some sleep, especially if you have to wake up tomorrow. Always, always appreciate you stopping by. But don't lose any sleep on my account. You can always watch the VODs. I hate keeping you up. Let's see here. Shayla, what's going on? How are you? I am... There's the $100,000 pizza. I don't know. Is it worth it? I really doubt it. An unreasonably delicious dish, unreasonably priced, fully restores health and clears any status effect. Now, pizza's good. Pizza's pretty good, but to think that it would be that much that just hurts. Hurts the pockets. Matthias says, oh, also I was wrong. I discovered the travel list on the left side of the travelogue that allows you to travel to different places, including the merchant's bonfire. Okay. I just thought that maybe if you were there, if you're at the location, it will not appear as a travel destination, which makes sense. A lot of the Souls games do that. So sometimes you have to be away from it and traveling to it, and then it makes more sense. Let's see. So yeah, all this stuff sucks. I don't want any of that. The Battle Hangover. I just like the sound of it. Reminiante, that's cool. The Debt Collector. Let's see. Malano. Oh, so look at that. Griso's Betrayal looks sick. Okay, I might actually purchase some of these things. Balarella. Summon an Ardor Saber. Okay, Chain of Attacks. I mean, it's fine. These allow you to max out whatever weapon you have based on the element that it uses. So, for example, I used a Plague Defestite Geo to get to level 10 for my Colossal Greaser. This would probably be for every other single kind of style of weapons. The Harmonia expansion. Ooh, we could use that too. You know what? We'll do this. I'll get the weapons just for the sake of completion later. But I'm interested because the Crimson Claw I think looks cool. This seems to be like a parry gem. So, oh yeah, there it is, a parry gem. Okay, cool. I've been wanting a new one. And then this just looks sick because it's got like, you know, pustules on it. Love that. I don't know. I want everything. This game's so fun so far. I just want to collect everything. See all the endings and all that stuff. I wish I could speak to him again and see how many instances of Mecenate I have to go and save.
You know we gladly aid you in battle. It's just that your foes should count their blessings.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not very clear, so I thought I grabbed this. I saw it last time. Maybe I just didn't get to it in time. But anyways, long story short, I'm hoping that maybe we can you know, at some point revisit the dialogue or something. I need to go back and watch it if I must, and then figure out how many times do I have to save, how many pieces of his soul do I have to put together, or whatever it is. Because he said there's 2 of us or 3 of us or something. It was either 3 or 4 actually, and it was in different locations. I have no clue what he's talking about. So, did you see that Liza P released after the anniversary and new DLC, screenshot, and music? I listened to the song yesterday. I saved the screenshot and I just kind of stared at it for like a good 10-15 seconds and was like, okay, I'm not entirely sure. There's the lighthouse, so it could be a number of things here. We could do it, but it's also the frozen everything. There's still ice everywhere, so it still makes me think we're going to the Antarctic. Honestly, I don't quite know what direction it's going to take just yet. Is it going to go like a Moby Dick route? I mean, what are we doing here? You know, so really excited to see that, and the song was really nice. I listened to it to see if I could pick up like anything that would be familiar, like maybe a variation of like a popular song we knew about, but honestly, I couldn't. Okay, so Matthias, let's see, because I don't know. I've come down here before plenty of times. I don't know if this is what you're talking about. This is actually how I actually arrived in this area. So let's see if maybe there's a path that completely was overlooked, which could be the case. Like, this could be something. Let's see. There was this gate that was locked. I don't think I've gone this way, though. I think I might have missed this. No. I got this, too, because, yeah, this is the guy that's blue. I'm coming from behind now, the opposite direction. So I've gone through all this as well. Zero says, well, I was gaming with friends, so one last match, and here I am at 4 a.m. It happens. It happens. So Shayla's super excited about the Liza P DLC. What do you think about the image that they shared with us, and what do you think about the images, about the song as well? Matthias says, well, he has new stuff for you. Oh, no. Now I gotta go back to him and rebuy any new stuff he has. Wait, what new stuff? Where exactly was this said Liza P stuff released at? Their website? Technically on Twitter, but It's probably on their website too if you look at it. I guarantee it's on the website. Okay, I've been here. What new stuff did he have for you? I don't know if I was able to just peruse his shop, and the first time he had those Harmonia saps and all that stuff. Or not Harmonia saps, but the enhancements. This is open. Maybe this is different. Because this was not open before. And I don't know how to open. Yeah, there's a cord Artesanante that I haven't activated yet. How would this have opened without my knowledge? Maybe defeating Zani? The YouTube Liza P channel. Okay, nice. It was on the Liza P channel. I saw it on Twitter. Very cool, Shayla. Good to know. Good to know. Thank you for sharing that as well. I hate Twitter, but I use it just mostly to speak with devs because they're actually pretty responsive on there normally. And then I don't know why, but people still use it pretty often for like updates and stuff. I don't have like the whole verified thing, and I refuse to like pay any money to ever use that. But I might end up having to oblige at some point because you're unable to send like direct messages to them, especially unless they send them to you first. And sometimes, you know, you got to drop that little seed, and then they'll communicate with you. And unfortunately, if you don't have the like a subscription, you can't actually use that function. But yeah, Shay, what do you think about the image? Do you think you have an idea of where it's going to take us next? Am I going the right way, Matthias? This is all new, right? Yep, through that gate. Okay, good enough. Good enough for me. I have to check that out, yeah. Liza P was fantastic. I can't wait to see kind of the direction they take with the DLC and all that. Let's see if we can do this. Send up the lift. Okay, never mind. None of the elevators at this point in the game have had any secrets on them. Now, most of the time there's just an empty pit and you'll just die. So I mean that makes sense. But there haven't even been like walls you can drop down on early. So I can only assume there's going to be one such secret because every good Souls-like has a good elevator secret or a lift secret. So we'll see. But I couldn't even kind of trigger that before getting consumed by this little button. See, it doesn't want to go back up because it wants me to actually take. Okay, okay, I did it, and there's nothing. That's fine. I didn't think there'd be anything. It wouldn't be that hard if there was actually an item there, but that's fine. Let's see. Yep, through that gate. Excellent. I can't believe I missed this. Like, what a scrub was I? I didn't go back. That's why I didn't go do any backtracking after I defeated Zania. I went straight to the new area because I warped there because I was familiar with it. So that's my bad. Shayla says, I like your original theory about Frankenstein Arctic area. It seems like they're on track to release the DLC in November as they had said in that one statement they released. You know, I thought the same, but because of the message from the director, it made it seem like it may not come out until he's good and ready and confident in it, which in my opinion made it seem like he was actually pushing it out to maybe 2025. I could be wrong though. I would love it to come out in November, but I have a feeling that he's looking to make it, you know, really perfect. He was kind of saying like, hey, even, you know, expanding upon what we are good at is difficult. So it made it seem like, hey, maybe there's going to be a little bit more time we need to make sure it's right. Matthias says, yeah, I checked that elevator as I have every elevator I've come across in the game thus far. Our Dark Souls tendencies and Bloodborne. Oh, man. You know it. You know it. That's why I knew there was an ambush in the left-hand side. Because you see the puppy dog. You're like, I want to go for this threat here. But then you have a whole other enemy. Really, sir? Let's try that again, Mr. Torchman. Miracle Pesto. I had some steak frite today. We went all out today. I'm gonna feel this one in the morning. But anyways, we went all out and had some steak frite, and I think they put like pesto on the steak, and it was really, really tasty. I was like, man, I hate going out and getting steaks because normally they don't really prepare them very well. So I much rather buy the meat and cook it myself. But I was actually very impressed. And when I said medium rare, they actually cooked it medium rare. It was insane. I was very impressed. And I thought it was very delicious. And it wasn't nearly as much. It was actually pretty cost effective too. I was like, not bad. Oh my gosh, there's an enemy over here. It wasn't like as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Normally, like a steak meal, especially around here, is like 30-40 bucks, but not even close. It was nice and affordable. And we got some truffle fries for the table. That was good too. This guy's weird. Okay, yeah, you're kind of. You like has a really lazy moveset. You notice that, right? You notice those delays? Okay, now you're getting a little aggressive. I like it. Hey, wait, there's a puppy dog. He just can charge that up forever, I suppose. Hold that thought. Oh my gosh, this is annoying. Colossal swords and no poise. That's the way to go. You gotta love the combination. Good luck. Difficulty spike incoming. Oh no, if he didn't have the ads, he wouldn't be so bad. It's just his delays are just a little bit unorthodox, so I'll adjust to those bad boys and we'll take him out. Oh, we have a walk of shame with an elevator. It's so annoying. We had a medium rare steak tonight. It was nice. Very good, Shayla. Great minds think alike. Yeah, it was very tasty. I hadn't had steak in quite some time, and like I said, I normally don't go out and get a steak because it's just super overpriced. I prefer to cook it myself. Much more delicious. And you can cook it right, you know, you don't have a dried up hunk of meat by the time you're done. So we need to take out the dogs first, and unfortunately, you know, I wish there was a consumable that would beef up our mask lines, like instantly increase mask lines or something. That would be really nice. But the mask lines we use are pretty costly anyways, so they are going to be, they're going to take a while to build up, so we can't just go crazy on them. That's why I wanted to go this way. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, it's a strong puppy dog, that's why. Okay, he's dead. I'm gonna loot this, you jerk, because I'm not worried about you. The Veiled Greatsword. What the balls did he just do? I'm gonna heal because he did some crazy super attack that like pretty much killed me. Oh, really? That is the dumbest attack. No one does that. That's not a realistic animation. You really tried to break my my timing there. No, sir. Okay, we're gonna go away. We're poisoned. Go for a heavy attack. Light attack. Get punched in the face. Dodge to the side! It's really nerve-wracking when he comes at you like that. And 3, and 4, 5. Are you done yet, sir? The longest combo ever. And he still hit me with it with that tracking. Good gosh, these enemies can track you for days. He's gonna just tippy-toe on over here. He's way slower than the Spaventa Gatekeeper, and he doesn't have as much damage resistance either, so... That attack is so goofy. That's a goofy attack, dude. Baldovino, you are a goofball, I say. That there, too. He's like turning around. What are you, Super Mario? The tracking for these guys is nuts. Really? I parried like 6 times. Well, this is just a battle of attrition, it seems like. Ah, how am I so slow? I'm slower than that even. Oh, the 5th step, okay. I'll get him here with this, and then we'll probably kill him. What a jerk. Shayla says, yeah, I cook most days, but bored cooking sometimes. Yeah, I get bored as well cooking. My wife and I take turns all the time, but Matthias says, you got it. Yeah, he wasn't so bad. Dude, this guy obliterated me multiple times in a row. I eventually gave up and had to tell you about it so you could share in my suffering. You're welcome, Inhuman. Well, I appreciate you as a, apparently I'm a masochist, so it happens. Alright, so, that wasn't too bad. After the Spaventa guy and Giangorgolo, we got that. I ain't worried about nobody. So just make sure that you drop down here and take out the dog first. I don't know if you beat him already, but that's definitely my tip. Take out the dog before you go and fight both the dog and Baldovino. Alrighty, let's get some items. Thank you so much for the follow, Rockless Gamic. But the true question is Rockless Gamic a real person or simply a bot? You know, I've had like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I had 10 followers in the last 2 days, and my follower count on Twitch has only gone up by 3. How does that happen, I wonder? I don't trust Twitch anymore, man. Venomous Saber. That would certainly be a boss that I would advise saving for a little bit later. That's a tough one. And I wonder if this little, there's like a little, like a boat. Can we take said boat? Can we go and do some exploration? Looks like it.
Steadfast as an oak, stern as a ship's bow. So defiant the leader is. Yet those who long to lead never should. Blinded by loyalty I was. Blind to the hunger within him.
Is he talking about Arlecchino?
Well, bygones be bygones. Time for a change of leadership. Someone twice as dashing with thrice the charm. Do you not agree?
What? I guess. I don't know. Like, I don't even know what you said. You're just speaking riddles, man.
A keen eye for greatness you have.
Sure.
Puppet, for one with none.
He called me a puppet. We get the large vitreous blade. Did you agree with him, Matthias? Matthias's GG's well-deserved victory is always in WoW. Now I gotta beat him. Heck, no, I haven't beat him. And I do take the dog out first. It matters not to Morbid Mario, Poison Lover. Yeah, he sucks, dude. His attacks are they're just unrealistic. Like the jump in the air and then he's spinning around so he can do the tracking and then land on you. That's kind of broken. And then his little, like, his delays. When he does that super delayed strike, he takes 5 little steps and then strikes again. So I don't know if that'll help you, but I didn't really need the timing after that because I'm really not gonna like entertain that particular ability. Instead, I'd just much rather go for keeping out of range and attacking him whenever he's recovering. So we can travel. We'll travel and see, there's the third area, Litumnia. Okay, so I'll be damned. How did I miss a whole area? What a sloppy player am I? Litumnia must be the third area. So after we defeat the next enemy, so the order that I would have done this, now that I know this area exists, is I would still complete the area that I'm currently in. The area that I'm in is, of course, Falsa Magna, I think. Falesa Magna. And from there, what I would do is complete both of the bosses, which is Giangorgolo and... it's probably Giangorgolo. Like, you know, Jean, like... I don't know how that's pronounced. I don't speak Italian at all. So Giangorgolo and the little Brosif that we're going to be fighting at the top of the tower where the encampment was. So I would actually defeat those two first, then come down to Baldovino, and then from Baldovino take the boat and head to Litumnia. And that's probably how you actually get to the next area. But what do I know? What do I know? Shayla's laughing. Yeah, the Morbid Mario poison guy is kind of rough. Rough around the edges. Alright, so let's go to Falesia Magna again, and we're going to go to the Usurper's Throne. The Usurper must be Arlecchino, maybe? I don't know. Matthias says, I also tried using the barrel hammer because you said Vista as well against poison, and it did very well against the other poison boss, but against this one, wasn't having any luck. Well, I'll be darned. I'm sad. I'm sorry. I hate whenever my tips don't help out. But I think that, I will be honest with you, he's easier than the Spaventa Gatekeeper Poison Edition, in my opinion. I think what's happening is maybe you're trying to force parries. Don't do that with him because he has those delays and those broken rhythm attacks on purpose. And it's really just to upset your parry and then create an opening. So instead, just stay out of range. If you can stay out of the range of his attacks, which are very slow, you're going to be able to counter much easier. So don't try and parry him unless you want to fight him repeatedly and memorize the, those broken rhythm kind of attacks. Each one of those is going to be a whole thing you have to learn against. So I certainly would not advise parrying him. Just stay out of range. We got another follower, Ariana John. Are you real? If you're real, say something to me. And I'm sorry, I'm going to attack all my Twitch followers because, again, now that's 10, carry the 2. I have like 12, 13 followers in 2 days, but my follower count has only increased by 2. So something is not mathing correctly. The math isn't mathing. There's somebody outside my window. I don't know who that is.
What joy!
Capitan Spaventa.
Delusion taken form walks into my great hall. I see,
Ooh.
clear as day. Honor you seek. The grandest of them all, to be felled by my blade.
He looks cool.
Faceless wretch, an identity I'll carve for you.
Faceless wretch. That's not very nice.
The queen, your greatest.
Matthias says, no, your tips do help because I used the poison barrel hammer against the other boss on the sand. It did very well, so thank you. Okay, good. I'm glad it helped against him at least.
On guard.
I would not try and parry this other bro. What? Whoa, okay, it's you. Okay, yes. Alright, we're going to parry this guy, though, for sure, because he's kind of doing stuff. Okay, so we're not going to be able to strike in between his own attacks, unless he does something like that. I'm so greedy. Why do I do this to myself? Ah, mother. Okay. And then 4. He actually has another one here. Yep. He stunned me. I'm not just standing there, I promise. Not by choice, anyways. Your little ardor stomp is so annoying. Jump. Do your stupid jump. That's fine. I'm not really worried about this guy. It could be cleaner. I could definitely be doing a little bit better in the parrying, but maybe you can't parry those jumping attacks. Maybe you can't. I'm not going to try those anymore. If he's on the ground, it's fair game. Okay, buddy. You got range for days. I'll just stand close. Yeah, you can't parry that. It is the sloppiest fight. More than anything, I'm just annoyed at how ugly it is on my from performance standpoint. It's fine though. Like we said, can't have all pretty fights. And there, don't do a second strike in between his... Well, don't do a counter strike in between his first and second strike. You can parry the jumping attack. I'll be damned. Alright. Big damage. Let's just parry him again, shall we? Now he's got AoE smashes, so we cannot parry his jumping attacks anymore. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. Quit jumping. This is your new thing. No! Quit your stuff. I'm so aggressive unnecessarily. I don't know why I do this to myself. Sir, stop spamming the frickin' jump attack. My gosh. I don't do what I just did there. I'm just mad. Don't do that. That right there, don't do that. Alright, I'm gonna heal one last time and I'm gonna kill his ass. Let him do his little jumps, that's fine. Get wrecked, first try. Because I don't want to learn your moveset, sir. Go to sleep. Let's see here. I'll definitely implement what you said with oh my gosh. Did I almost die? Oh my gosh, he's not... what the heck? I was reading chat. No! I need to get him. He seems to be more of a menace. Cobblestone. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, you know what? This little guy. Come over here so I can actually defend myself. Okay, now you're gonna die, you little coward. Oh, he's quick. Ow, explosions. No! Really? Damn it. Okay, whoa, okay. Ah, these guys are crazy. I was reading chat. Like, what kind of jerk does that? When I heard the explosion, I was like, oh, it was one of those, like, I explode after I die kind of guys. No! Okay. Use the pillars to guard yourself. R2, R1, he's dead. Once you lock on, just run in a circle and then do a running R2 after he throws his stuff, and then you'll be able to inflict poison. Are you dead yet, little brother? That was cheap. So this was Spaventa the Great Coward. He thought he was a brave captain, but that was only his role he was playing. I liked his first phase. I didn't like phase 2, where he did the explosion, like the Mario explosive jump. That was pretty annoying. Give me that mask. Sword in hand, Spaventa won the war. Matthias says, another thing that people expect to farm or play multiple playthroughs because to create some masks, you got to gather 500 and or 300 mask cards, which is kind of nuts. That's a lot. You have to get all that to farm up the Colossus mask. It requires 300 and I have 102. Thankfully, farming doesn't require much attention and thinking, so I can watch your stream. Nice. We got another follower from Twitch. Thank you so much, Zamora4646. So far, though, they all seem like bots because not one of them have said anything. Shayla says, let's go. Let's go ×2 because that first phase was kind of fun. I got pissed because of the little explosive thing. Is super cheap and it tracks you like crazy. But then I was reading chat and then he had another phase, a third phase technically. That was pretty cool. That boss was badass, so he took an arrow to the knee from Inhuman. That like second phase or that secret phase after the... I always call the second phase like the second part of their health bar when they start changing up the moveset. But whatever we want to call it. Phase 2 when he was Little Coward Man, that was cool. GG's. I did not expect a second phase from that either. I didn't either. The explosion I thought was going to be like, okay, that was my punishment. If I was close to his body, then I would have died there. Makes sense. Nope. Instead, it was like, nah, he's got a whole nother phase going on. We can't go up here. Lovely. So now we go to Lutumnia. But anyways, the explosion was so shocking. I looked up and I was like, oh, nothing happened. And then I was like, why is it still like, you know, the music's still playing and whatever. And then he started running around, threw a bomb at me. And I was like, oh, this guy.
Great is my surprise. 'Twas not a duplicitous demise.
He did, yeah, he was, yes, 2 forms.
Eruption of confetti I expected from the cowardly cadaver. Oh, what a marvelous song we are composing, my stalwart ally.
Do I really have a choice?
Ravishing
I'll
repose,
agree.
My, oh my. Dynamic duo doth direct. Our next target's time is done.
That's not what you said. You would have rhymed better if you said ravishing reply, my oh my, dynamic doth duo direct, our next target's end is nigh. That actually rhymed. What you said did not rhyme.
Ah, Tumnia, the beacon of knowledge turned mausoleum of madness. And it is you, my dearest, who must pluck the 2 crown jewels of this cursed crown. Pantalone, grand merchant.
Pants.
Barazzone, magister of tainted knowledge, ever fighting, ever.
I can kick both their asses. Pantalone and Balanzone, I can, yeah, I'll whoop both of them. Pants sounds more fun, though, to me. Let's go for pants first.
Ah, and it is Pantalone.
Pantalone, Balanzone.
Barazzone, magister of tainted knowledge.
Very, very fun so far.
Ever present.
Do you guys know what the state of Twitch is right now? Like, I just literally stream to Twitch by proxy. I spend absolutely no mental resources on it because the last few months have been really odd as it pertains to like the followers. It seems like they're bots, and I don't understand. And if it's a human, it's only been like someone trying to sell me something, and I'm like, why? How? Who has the audacity to do that? But there are people, and I have proof. So I don't understand what's going on with it. I'm kind of like, is this real? Normally, you get a little bit more bot activity from YouTube, but I don't know. I'm just really shocked at how strange it's been lately. We got Captain's Glory. Look at that. That is sick. This deals gratia. Ooh, lots of gratia too. Tons of gratia, actually. I want a really good weapon in the second slot, and I haven't used the keg. So let's pick a fun weapon. I wish we could sort by weapon type, but let's pick one together. I think this would be fun, like something that deals an element that I don't normally mess with much. Captain's Glory looks really cool. I want to use a colossal greatsword though. This is pure like physical damage. It seems. It probably looks great too. So let me just equip some of this stuff real quick. What does this look like? Ooh. Oh, that's sexy. Yeah, I like that. Gratia, dealing sword, and then we have whatever this is. Ooh. It's like a Zweihander. But that also looks like it deals, let's see. This is Gratia as well. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong one. This. Wow. Look how much stronger it is just out of the gate. The physical damage just is 356 already. And the unraveling is also pretty high. That's really good. But you trade that off for the radiant damage. Okay. Alright, and never mind. Let's move on. Colossal Greatsword, Horse Cutter, Colossal Hammer. I don't really like hammers much. Great Sword, Colossal Hammer, Colossal Hammer, Colossal Hammer, Colossal Great Sword. Ooh, this looks like it's straight out of Davy Jones' locker. Davy Jones' locker, I tell you. Dizzy, all kinds of dizzy stuff. 4 days. So that was that one, the Davy Jones sword. Great Blade of the Drowned. Again, another hammer. Colossal Great Sword. This is the pincer. Ooh, this could be good. Okay, so what's the difference here? This focuses on Vis. This balances it out with the physical damage. Okay, I would need an elemental type. So even though this probably looks sick. Oh my gosh, that looks wonderful. And it actually kind of matches me too. Oh, I like that. What do you guys think? I like that. I really like that one. I like things that look cool. Like I don't really, honestly, if I'm playing for myself, I just play to look cool. And whatever that may be, and whatever mindset I'm at, whatever mindset I'm in, or whatever, that looks sick. Like I really don't care for stats much, but I'm just trying to kind of go with a theme. We're like, okay, we're using the Colossal Greaser, poison. Poison's good. I like it. Man, they're gonna nerf poison too, just so you know, guys. They'll be nerfing poison damage pretty soon in one of the next updates. Colossal Hammer, I already have this up at +6. The dizzy damage on that is just unmatched. So maybe I keep that, because that's 970 damage. There is no other weapon that's doing that except my crazy ass Greaser, which is doing 1580 sick damage. So there's just no comparison. But it is upgraded, so to be fair. Colossal Greatsword, I don't really want a basic. Like, I don't want anything that's just like doesn't have an element to it. Fatuo, I don't really care for much. It has really strong Wicked though. That's at 600, and that's at a base level. That's not bad. And then we have the Funeral. Look at that difference. See the 305, 645, 238, 441, and they're the same class of weapon. That's nuts. Okay, well, whatever. I'm just gonna stick with what I have. But all in all, good talk. Good talk. I did not expect the second phase. Really? Of course. What are you referring to, Shayla? Shayla? The chat comes in so late, and by the time I've already, like, forgotten what I was talking about. It's so terrible. Let's go ahead and fast travel over to Baldovino's place. Where would that be? These don't seem like the correct place. Oh, it's going to be back at the early area. Let's go to Necropolis real quick. So I actually spoke with one of the... somehow they reached out, one of the devs. I reached out to them, actually. They responded. I was like, oh, so surprised. And I said, hey, what the hell's up with the Crabbert quest? You know, I did not say that. But I mean, I was like, in my mind, I was thinking that. And pretty much they say you have to wear like a crab. They pretty much said you have to wear like a special crabby type mask. But they didn't say it in so many words, you know. So I was like, explain. So let's take a look and see if we have a crab mask. How can you not equip these? Like, what's there's stat requirements for these? That's cool. How do I undo that? Okay, remove. There you go. I'm looking for a crab dude. So like, let's see if we have a crab kind of guy. I don't have a crab mask. So is there damn, like crab parts so that we can like, create a mask? Let's see here. So now we go to our inventory. We go to our masks. Why doesn't it show me? Okay, that's what I'm looking for right here. Okay, priestess, huntress. We'll look for crab, okay? Like, do we have a crab mask? Coin of greed. Where did I get that? When did I grab that? I grab all this stuff. I have no clue what I've been collecting here. A mysterious coin of untold importance. Did I get that from Machente? I thought he gave me the medallion. Colossus, huntress, gatekeeper. I don't see like a mask-esque, like a crab-esque mask, I should say. Mecenate's medallion. Okay. Yeah. What does this stupid thing do? Upon closer inspection, countless marks mar both its sides. A sign of unhealthy attachment. I'm just looking through these items because I want to make sure that if I'm going to progress, I don't miss too much. And honestly, Crabber is one of the things that I've missed. I'm not entirely sure or confident in the Maya quest line. We interacted with them, fought them, and then even Velta, we fought with her, and then nothing else happened, which I find very odd. Let me do one last little sidetrack here. Let's look at the compendium, see if I can understand it a little better. So what does this mean? Mark all as red. So this must be pending, because you see how it says, it has like a little sign next to it, Mecenate, God of Wealth. You found Mecenate's medallion and freed the god, as well as his unlikely compatriot, the merchant. 2 minds, a single twisted body. The goal is clear. Lift the curse and free them from the prison of flesh. Okay. Okay. Well, I marked it as red, so maybe that counts. Okay. So this seems like maybe it's still outstanding. Maybe this mean like we haven't finished the quest line yet. A mysterious note found in Quinta that details the mission plan of 3 conspirators. There's no way that these are all incomplete then. Right? Gosh, I don't know. I don't understand the key. Let's go back to the compendium. Didn't mean to do that. An author's thoughts. Vedetta. Arts and theater. See, I don't understand what the little cross indicates. I was hoping we had some sort of a quest log, you know, and that we could use the compendium as that. But I'm not seeing a way. There you go, goddess. Stuck tragically in an interstice of life and death, the cult would never find respite again. Only the Red Prior reveled in this predicament, enthused to be able to serve her goddess, unshackled by the notions of life and death. That was a woman? I'm not sure. I don't understand what the hell's going on. Okay, and then the Bella Falesia. This is the city of actors is the Quinta, yeah. This would be Falesia, okay. I just don't know what these things mean. So they're talking about Velta again. It's really hard to tell if, like what these little symbols mean, to be honest. And then the people of Quinta. Some of them have little marks, some don't. Does that mean like I haven't read it or something? Let me just act like I've read all these. Mark is red, nothing's happening, so. I don't know, man. There's this encyclopedia. Caravaggio. I don't know. These entries don't actually help with the my knowledge of like, have I gathered all the knowledge yet? What do the little crosses mean? I don't know. And doesn't mean know what these things mean. Okay, dude, Velta, God of Strife, is kicking my butt. Yeah, she's tough, man. And she will not remember your name. Nerfing the poison. I know, Shayla, they're going to nerf the poison. It's going to be terrible. I had a feeling it had something to do with wearing a crab mask or something for that thing under the sand. Indeed, but I haven't seen a way to, collect a crab mask. Even, you don't get, crab shards or anything. Matthias says that one NPC you talk to, find him in a second location after finding him peering over the edge. Did you find him the second time? I can't remember, and I haven't rewatched your third stream yet. That dude is Custode. Custode just doesn't move. Like, his NPC model doesn't move, but you find him in like 3 different locations, and he ends up being right before the Colosseum. So you'll see him at that final Corte Risonante. Audrey James says, "Hey, what's up? How's it going, the Inhuman?" I'm doing great, Audrey. How are you? Welcome to the stream. I've been over here just kind of contemplating life here as I'm reading the compendium, trying to understand if I can somehow use it as a means to like keep track of missions or anything like that. But I don't understand like what these little crosses mean on the side of these entries. I don't know if that means like it's pending or it's in the works or what. And if you expand it, you don't really get anything different. And if you mark it as red, it doesn't do anything. So I honestly don't know. But anyways, let's go ahead and teleport out of here. I'm getting bored. I'm bored now. Let's go kick some ass. We're going to go to Quinta, and then we're going to find, let's see if we can find the Melancholic Overlook, Crimson Cloister, Sanctuary, West Cliff, East Docks. It's the East Docks. The East Docks will take us to our little third destination, Latumnia. One thing that I was also told, like I was in the Reddit chat trying to figure out some things and bounce ideas off people, and I was like, hey guys, I don't know if you've seen the trophies for Maya and Velta, and they're like, I was like, but if I, defeat Maya and Velta, is that gonna like progress the quest line, or is that automatically cancel it? Do I need to have the sacrificial knife beforehand, or what? And none of them knew what the hell was going on either, fortunately. But one of them said, oh yeah, they're in like the hub area. I'm like, what hub? I thought the theater would act as the hub, but no one is there, so I was like, what hub? Do you guys know of a hub? There's been no such hub area that I've seen. I thought Zani's theater would serve as the hub if there was one, but it didn't. We went back to the Zani's theater and we saw no such thing. So do you guys know of a hub? If you do, let me know. Alright, we're going to drop down here. We're going to head over to Latumnia. I love how bright this game is. That just makes me happy. Getting all the vitamin D today. We will travel to Latumnia, which I believe is probably the final area of the game. So far, like if you look at the trophies, which we didn't get to do last stream, made it seem as if Latumnia was the third and final area. Tyrus's hiss. The old docks, you say. Okay, these guys are pretty strong actually. They're about the equivalent of like a mid-level soldier. They can take 3 of those hits. We've got a lot of docks over here. We're probably gonna have to go up and down and all around here, so don't worry about it. Hub? I know of no hub. Me neither. That's news to me. Same. Okay. I feel like I've been deceived. What the ball? I walked through it not thinking I would instantly get afflicted, but... Okay. Alright. Broham. I just completely whiffed that. Do you guys see that? What? Okay. We just broke the game again. I was gonna hit him so hard that he's like He just escape, and that was that. Let's actually go ahead and tag this Corte de Sonante, and then we're gonna go back and kill that dude. I want him as part of my lore entries. So there is no hub world 2 either? Okay, good. I can't trust these kids, man. Like, you try and talk to folks on, like, and they just start making stuff up. Like, one guy was just talking about, oh, the game's so buggy and whatever. I'm like, okay, well, don't play it. It's fine. You don't have to play the game if you hate it so much. But, he was talking about the crab level. He's like, well, it's probably just one of the hundreds of bugs in this game. I was like, okay, take a breather. Oh, damn. Oh, gosh. The damage. Okay, so Poison Bro. Poison Bros don't stand a chance against my Cooper's Hammer. We got the Mighty Sickener. See, yeah, I'm not going to get my entry if I keep killing that guy crazy. Let's go. I want to get that. I know this is a challenge run, and I don't know why I'm doing it. This is my first playthrough, by the way, but I'm a completionist. I can't just kill a guy, especially if I'm getting entries, and then not properly kill him. Because I feel like I'm going to miss something. And while we're here, let's go ahead and sort our weapons by the most powerful. And we'll bump this bad boy up a little bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You broke him. I totally broke him. I'm going to use baby attacks this time because like R2 is a little too strong for our little buddy here. Don't. There you go. That's all I needed. I just wanted the entry. Is there? Yeah, there's something over there. Okay, fine. I'm not going that way, though. But you, sir. 3 hits? For the gondolier, bro. I like this area. Even though it's dark, it's still bright. I appreciate that. Is that Pulcinella's punk self? No, that's one of those gondolier dudes. Okay, so we're going to be circling around and be like, damn it, I wish I could be over there. We got to go through there first. Big pathway that leads up to this kind of like, almost like a cathedral area. Very interesting. Okay. Oh, and Human Matthias says, I remember you mentioned finding those multiple magic ball spells from the demo. Well, I think I found earlier one that has Gratia orbs and one with Malino. Are they worth using? The ones with Vis were pretty bomb in the demo. The Vis orbs, they're either Vis or Fatro because they're both pink. I can't tell the difference. But I would imagine Gratia orbs would probably be better of the two. Malino, I mean, you already have your sword to deal Malino, and if you're wanting to deal poison from afar, then perfect. But Gratia can cause explosions, so if you inflict Gratia on the enemy and you hit them, they're going to explode, so even better. Alright, we're going to stay on this level first, and let's remember that we need to go up the ladder, okay? Let's remember to backtrack up the ladder. If not, we may miss out on some goodies. And considering that I do believe this is probably the last little leg of the game, I'm going to probably do a 100% guide on this bad boy. And I might just jest and call it a 99% guide if I don't know how to obtain the true ending yet. But I'm trying to figure that out, and we can bounce ideas around as much as we need to. But I need to know how to do the true secret ending. Otherwise, I'm going to call it a 99% guide. And I would hate to have something like that marring my channel. But I'll do it, damn it. Because I don't want to say 100% if I don't know what the heck I'm doing or how to really if I don't have a mastery of the game yet, you know? Oh my gosh, we are on fire. We got another Twitch follower, Tunde157. How are you? Are you a real person? If you are, prove it. That is now like 13 or 14 followers. And interestingly enough, my follower count doesn't go up. So it doesn't, I don't think they're real. Like I don't understand what's happening. Alright, we're gonna stay up on this path and then we'll go back around towards that ladder area. I honestly think we should have probably done that earlier. Big strong puppy. A meteoric pup. There's a Vis orb spell too. Got it. Yeah, in the demo there was. I haven't seen it since. In the demo there was a Vis orb spell. It's kind of like a ranged attack where you pull out the scepter. Oh my gosh, there's so many things. Oh, there's a crab. Can I kill that crab and get his mask and talk to Crabbert? I think we might. Interact, we can go down the ladder here, okay. But do we want to? So much to explore. If we die, I'm okay with that because we'll go back to the area that I really want to explore. We could jump down there. We could climb down the ladder like a normal person. Maybe we can go up that on the way back. Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can't get in there. Damn it. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, a challenge. I accept your challenge. Let's go around here and kill these little baby crabs. Oh, they're poison crabs. No! I figured there would be a poison area. And I'm glad we had a secondary weapon to kind of counter that. Alright, so we're good, we're good. Just exploring. I'm just taking my time, guys. I hope you guys appreciate that. I'm just having some fun. We're certainly going to beat the game with no masks. So now that I know it's kind of a pretty good likelihood of that happening, I want to make sure that I'm focusing on also kind of preparing for the 100% guide for you guys. This dude's probably poison based, right? Most likely. And we have another ladder. Okay, so we have 2 ladders. Let me make sure there's not an item up here. I didn't see anything. We fought 2 humongous crabs. One with a cannon on its back, but no crabby mask drop. We did get a crabby spell, though, and a crabby weapons. Indeed, we did. But no crabby mask. And no crabby patties. Ah! One of those guys. So these are like the frogs in Black Myth. Maybe we have to kill a crab in every area. Oh, he hit me so hard. I didn't realize that. That's okay. Good hit, sir. I'm gonna try something. Switch back to this real quick. Use a heal. Come in and do a running attack. Or not. That's fine. Yeah. Damage is significantly reduced because, of course, his resistances. Mother. No! Okay, I get so greedy. I am so greedy. Like when it comes to dealing damage. In real life, not greedy. In the games, very, very greedy. Very, very sneaky. Okay, you're gonna poison me? That's fine. Now, it said nerf the poison status effect. I don't know if that means like the damage that we deal as the player or the damage dealt to us from having poison afflicted to us. So if it's nerf on the enemy side, I'm down for that. If I would just wait, that would be so awesome. I deserve that. These are such sloppy fights, guys. I apologize, but kind of is what it is. I don't like this performance of mine, but can't see donk right now. Using all my heals on this damned crab. The running attack seems to be different for this one, though. Yeah, it is different. Okay, I gotta be careful because I'm gonna die if I'm not. Alright, he's dead. Well, that was annoying. Oh, you're not dead. Okay. How are you not dead? We'll do this. Now you're dead. The moveset is slightly different. Okay. It wasn't crabby, it was just a crabby aspect. Oh! A crabby aspect might be the trick. I didn't see what I got. I'm sure it was nothing special. There's bros over there, poison bros. And now I'm all donked up. I'm gonna have to go and retreat. You reminded me mention Shayla gets greedy too. Matthias says, "Oh, you reminded me mentioning a patch and the patch notes did get a notification on the PS5 and Notria's release day about the people that pre-ordered the deluxe edition aren't getting all the content. Not until 2025. Yeah, that's correct. That is correct. I have heard about that, and I'm not too mad about it. I mean, that's unfortunate because you get the, you try and get that so you can get all the bonuses early and whatever else. I just don't. What I don't agree with is the fact that they kind of offered it and they were willing to then accept the money and then be like, all right, cool, but they're like, oh, my bad, we can't deliver on that. That is a really bad business practice in my opinion. But I'm fine. I mean, it's fine. I understand and stuff, but I don't think that. I think that's very, very poor business practice. But they did say that they would accept refunds and, give back money and all that stuff, which that's good. They definitely need to do that because if you have something in the marketplace and PlayStation in particular, and you're saying, hey, I'm going to be delivering these products, and you don't deliver them on time, delays are fine, but then saying something like it's not good until next year, like that's several months away. So that to me is kind of unacceptable. So you shouldn't really ever do that. It's just really bad business. And yeah, it's your first game, whatever, but it's like those products that you asked, it's literally just skins, weapon skins and things like that. So it's like, how'd you not make time to program that or handle that, I find that really odd. But in either case, they surely did not. And so they did at least make it known, and they did kind of offer at least the option and the opportunity to get refunds if you're just really messed up about it. But yeah, don't sell stuff like that and then say, oh, never mind, we'll have to wait until next year. By then, everyone's going to have played the game and they're going to be pissed off about it because it's already not a perfect game. It's got, its flaws, and then people are hypercritical. So then now you give them a reason to hate the product even more. So yeah, I feel for them, but at the same time, that's bad business. You don't do that. You deliver on your promises. And it was literally just like you get some unique weapon skins and stuff. So it's like, eh. Also, you will get, I think, access to the DLC that's coming out. So that's nice, at the very least. There's so many pathways in this game. Like, I'm going to have to figure out what the best ones are and the most efficient ones just for the sake of exploring everything. No! No! Okay, we're good. Quit throwing stuff. Plague Bro again? Big damage. This guy's crazy. It is a different moveset because it's a hammer. Okay, I kind of hate this moveset whenever I'm trying to run and do this. All I'm trying to do is this. Thank you. So hammer can be kind of annoying. I need to learn the moveset better. So running attack, that's the running attack I need to do then. Okay. So what is the running R2? There really isn't a running R2. Okay, it's a weird variant, but it's not a good running attack. So for the hammer, your running attack that you want to use is run and then R1. That makes sense. We got a new weapon, that's good. I definitely concur. Yeah, I mean, again, it's bad business, but I'm not going to hold it against them and like start a campaign against, the game. I'm sure there's people already doing that, lighting their pitchforks and stuff, but it's fine. It's $50. And even though that is a lot of money. If you don't like it, you just get the refund, you know? And that's fine. I like that they at least offered that respectable option there. Like, you can definitely do the refund. But I have faith. I want this game to do well. I think it'll do kind of mid. You know, it's just it'll perform kind of, you know, subpar kind of thing. Probably won't see a sequel out of it or anything. But I do hope they finish up and do the DLC. That'd be great to see. Aside from that, I'm going to continue playing it. I'm certainly going to do a guide on it. I think this is the last area, and if it is, I would certainly get as much content out for it as I can so that it's relevant to people that are exploring the game, because I want them to get the most enjoyment out of it as possible. So absolutely. Matthias, I wasn't even sure that what the deluxe edition was missing, so I had no idea what they were talking about. They were talking about the future DLC though too, but obviously that's not going to be something anybody would have access to just yet, so yeah. Matthias says, I think I was just so excited to play the game that I wasn't even worried about the deluxe edition was supposed to have. Same. I enjoyed the game so much in the demo, and then replaying the demo really gave me like a newfound appreciation for it. And then when I noticed they made changes from the demo to the full game, I was like, oh, this is great. Like, and I was really happy with the changes they made. So, you know, when I saw that I didn't get the benefits, and then I was looking for them a whole night, and trying to see if there was a hub or something, or we have to talk with a certain NPC or whatever. Sometimes games make you work for those bonuses. Everybody's just dying to gravity. That's fine. Anyways, in either case, whenever I couldn't find the content, I stumbled upon that notification that they wouldn't be able to deliver upon some of the bonuses that they had promised. And I was like, okay, that sucks. And that's, again, bad business. But they did offer a refund, which I thought was fine. Honestly, if you're buying it, you're kind of committing to supporting the game and the devs and what the mission is and you know what they're trying to do. So as long as you agree with it, it's fine. But if not, then yeah, you definitely have the option to get your money back. All right, so we went up here. We grabbed the chest, and then there is a bro, I think, over here as well. Let's see. My cats are going crazy. Little bastards. Let's go this... it kind of looks far. Let's go this way. I want to close out this area. Is that a Fatuo, bro? It is. Stomp! That's a falcon stomp. Falcon stomp. I hear breathing. I always hear like this kind of guttural breathing, and it's not the doll sounds. I love the sound of the enemies kind of disappearing. It's really nice, but it's not that sound. There's like a more guttural, like, breathing sound. What is it? Why is it? So we got crab aspects, apparently. Let's take a look at those real quick. I know I'm everywhere in this stream, but it's fine. This is fine. They're right here. I could probably use that. Okay. Who did that? Where did you even come from? The ground. Because he's half a body. That makes sense. It's one of those corpse dudes. Well, let's clear out the enemies first, then, in that case. What just happened? He just disappeared. What is happening in this game? I can parry, damn it. Okay. Parry, I say. Dodge. There you go. That was unpleasant. I don't want my money back. I just want to beat the bosses that are kicking a mud hole in my keister. That is like the most disgusting reference I've ever heard. Forgotten Fauno. Who is that? Oh, it's that dude. Cool. Let's talk with this dude real quick. Mr. Fauno. He says, though you are peculiar without place in the natural order. I didn't see the first thing he said, so I don't understand. Then allow me to grant you one. Seek the one they call Maja, wooden one. Without her, this seed can never sprout. Yes! I already have Maja, so what do I need to do? I didn't know we could go in these pools either. I know where Maja is. I've defeated her. I don't know if that was right. Whoops. Whoopsie. I did defeat Maja. Is that bad? Nobody in Reddit seems to know either. Seek the one they call Maja. What seed? Did you give me a seed? I don't know what happens. Sometimes this game just does stuff and you're like, what happened? When it comes to the dialogue, they're actually going to then have a narrated intro cutscene as well, which is coming out. I'm like, which is really needed. I thought that was very, very awkward. Where's my seed? It's my seed, son. Maybe I need to have the aspect of Pagura, and when I wear this, I can speak with the Cravert. Stubborn Plague. This is a Morning Star, so it's going to be small. Okay, okay. I'm intrigued. I don't know what I got then in that case. I don't know what seed he's referring to either. There's no item in my inventory that kind of represents that, so it is a little tricky to follow along these quest lines. But it seems like we've done everything we can in this particular area. Let me see if I can jump in this pool here. Apparently it's not deadly. I thought these were death pools. Oh my gosh, that was a little deep. That scared me. That was a little deep. Okay, I'm nervous. I don't like being that deep. Even in real life. Ugh, that scared me. Getting flashbacks when I was thrown into a pool. Okay, well that's fine. Whatever. Let us proceed. I'm still pretty confused about the side quests and how to follow along them. They keep talking about something called the Golden Path in this game. At least the devs do. I don't understand what that's referring to, but they mention that several times, and I don't know if that maybe is like the correct path or the most efficient path or the most common path traveled in the game. I don't know, but they always refer to the Golden Path. And I'd like to know in their eyes, like, what does that mean? What are they referring to? We got some projectile wielding enemies. There you go. I just wanted to aggro this guy, but it seems like these guys can shoot pretty far too, so. They take 2 shots to parry. That's not good. Come here, buddy. You shoot too fast. These guys shoot super fast. Very slow shots, but they can shoot at a rapid rate of. They can shoot it's a rapid rate of fire, slow shot though. The projectile itself travels very slowly. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Got some lore down there. Cataclysm. Alright, we'll continue onward for now. Let's see what we got. There's this bro right here. Another one of these silly halberd dudes. The weirdest movesets. And then what? There you go. I missed anyways. 5 steps after all that crap. Your moves are weird, bro. Automaton. There you go. Give me that. Okay, so we've taken them out. I'm just looking to see if these barrels may have any items, so I keep scanning to the sides. I'm not necessarily looking for enemies or anything like that. This area looks nice. We're in the city commons now. I really like the way this area looks. I'm breaking through these areas to see if there's, like a stomping platform, but it would be kind of outlined in gold, which we haven't seen yet, so We haven't seen recently, anyways. We've seen it plenty of times in Quinta, for example.
Tumnia, the beacon of knowledge turned mausoleum of madness.
The Mausoleum of Madness. Pulcinella, you start talking like long before I even see you. And you know what I just forgot? I forgot the challenge rift. Damn. I'm getting sloppy. Okay. That's why you don't do these late streams. Or don't stream outside of your normal schedule. I'm just not as fresh. We need to go back into the challenge rift. BRB, says Matthias. No worries, take your time. This will give us more opportunity to take out this these automatons anyways. Every time. Really? That's another one. Where did his friend go? How did you get over behind me? Parrying that consistently would be much, much harder than it's worth. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and head back down to the challenge rift. The challenge rift was inside the... it kind of looked like it was something of a windmill or something, but these are all just kind of... like it's like scaffolding and... oh, it's a tower. Maybe it was a bell tower or something. Alright, we're going to go back over here. We got to take out these archers now again. Crossbowmen. They're not paying attention, which is great. Let's do R2, R1, R1. Let's see how strong these guys are. Not very. Let's do this right here. Nice. Very good. Okay, let's go beat the challenge really quickly. I almost forgot. We got the puppy dog down. We'll do an R2, R1, R1 for him. We can circle around this little bridge here, whatever you want to call it, this walkway, and then we're going to drop down. Come down here, take on this challenge. Oh, this guy. We got the little baby. Oh gosh, we got the little baby crab. That's not too bad. Bro. No, how are you still alive? The crab is going to be the most difficult thing. There it is. That was the challenge? If I can like move out of it, I guess that means that was indeed the challenge, huh? Yep. Let's just double check that we didn't cancel it. It's done. Okay, so let's go around here. There was a ladder that I failed to see on the first go through. Now, the challengers could very well have dropped that down and I just didn't notice. We'll never know though, unless we watch the playback. We may never know. Alright. We'll run up the staircase here and see what's up top. This is going to be the top of that tower we're looking at. Ooh, nice. We get some lore, which is far more important than whatever's in this chest, I'm sure. Cosmic powers. There you go. Unraveled pristine Mylika. Very, very nice. I'm sure it's a top tier upgrade material. Good stuff. So was the challenge rift worth it? Absolutely. I had to advise you to do them anyways and encourage you guys to do them anyways. They're lots of fun. In the demo, some of them were absolutely broken. And you can watch me rage out as I beat them anyways. But whew, it took me like 45 minutes to beat some of them on the first, on the demo anyways. Alright, so we're going to have to speak with Maja at some point. And we need to see if we can find her again. Do we need to return to the area that we faced off with her in or what? So I'm curious to see how we progress quest lines. And we've defeated, you know, at this point 2 goddesses, and I'm not sure what the ramifications are for it. You know, like, how do we continue moving that along? Do we need to see them in other locations, beat them again in different locations, the next time we see them, or what, you know? These are things that I just don't understand yet about the game. The quest progression is quite unclear. At least as far as I understand it. You know, at some point, before we get too far, and before we face off with the next boss that's going to be, you know, definitely behind the curtains, we're going to want to stop and do some backtracking, make sure that we do circle back and make sure we're not missing anything, getting all the proper interactions we need to. And we'll talk to Pulcinella now.
The sagely scholars and neurotic nobles sought the answers to all. Experiments extravagant, depravity divine, dug too deep, too greedy, the eternal folly of man. And it is you, my dearest, who must pluck the 2 crown jewels of this cursed.
He said that earlier. It's gonna be Pantalone and Balanzone.
Dive within the storm's eye, and
You said that already. What did I miss? Nothing. I went back into the challenge rift in that little wooden tower that I mentioned in the beginning, and I just never circled back to it. So I did the challenge rift, and it was really easy. And I went up to the top of the tower because I think the ladder dropped down from there, and then I was able to obtain like an unraveled pristine Mylika. This guy looks tough. Alright, poison bro. He's not strong at all. Tell you, that's the longest windup ever for a dodge attack. Challenge rift? Gladly. You were saying something and I missed it. Oh, I missed a challenge rift where the crab was. Where did I go? What? This thing? Doesn't seem like I'm in a challenge though. Hold on. Is this the right thing? This feels so weird. I can't go here. Okay, so I do have to go around. That's weird. That could be a little more clearly defined. Why are you as smart as I am? He's using my tactics. Plagued Wave. Lots of poison stuff. Definitely up our alley. Are we still in the challenge? I'd imagine so. I don't know if... I didn't see anything like reality-wise change. Because it wasn't a reality glyph, so... I don't know. Confusion. Those pups always jump out in the water. That's perfectly fine though. So like what? What was the purpose of this? I think I was able to just kind of go around anyways. Also, my apologies. I'll rephrase what I said. I don't want my money back. I just want to beat those bosses that are beating the crap out of me. This Velta is tough. I'll have to see how you beat her. It was really tough. You're gonna have to parry quite a bit, and then she, like I said, I interrupted her heal, and then she just froze. Like, remember when she healed on the attempt that I was gonna beat her? She got her full health back. I think that has something to do with it. I think I kind of broke her AI or something. So I imagine she's quite tough. So is that the challenge? I mean, I guess so. Whatever. That wasn't a very clear, clear-cut challenge. Whoa, that's awesome. Let's go talk to this frog. Bargainif. He said something, but I always miss the first line. I offer you this bargain. For 3 riddles, you must offer the answer. Oh, balls. As recompense, I shall unveil the very secrets of the cosmos to you. Now let us begin. Okay, this is probably, if this is like really hard, or if this is going to be something that we see repeated, this here will be how you trigger one of the secret endings. What was the... Brains, not brawn, define you. You slice, you dice, but never flesh. Who are you? Oh, balls. I didn't even answer anything. You gave it a try but missed the mark. This riddle left you in the dark. I can't even choose. See, like stuff like this, you would think I'd have an option to select. If not, then it needs to be more clear that maybe I need a special item and I can give them the answer. But it says, brains not brawn define you. You slice, you dice, but never flesh. What are you? Who are you? I'm the maskless one. You gave it a try but missed the mark. The riddle left you in the dark. I don't understand. How do you answer the... how to answer the frog's riddles. How to answer frog riddles. This is going to be the key to something. And then the Maya seed. Like, what the heck is that talking about? That friendly enemy talked to us about a seed, but I missed the first line of dialogue again, so I'm like, what the heck? Alright, nothing down here. We can go around now. Well, she didn't freeze for me. She definitely healed to full, and my confidence in winning the fight went out of the window. Yeah, she's tough, man. I think you just have to... Like, parrying her is pretty tough, too. She's got quite a few combos. Had she not frozen, it would have been a lot harder. I would have taken me a handful more tries. Okay. We'll go this way. There's something on top on the other side of this. Like if we can circle around at some point, there's going to be like this little balcony that we can explore. At least I saw it from the other side anyways. The Breath of the Duelist. That must be the weapon drop for that new enemy we've been seeing. Nothing over here. Alright, maybe we can circle around this way then. The Tumnian Grenade. We can certainly go across that way, which is perfect. That's probably going to be the way to the balcony that I was talking about. And then we can progress towards the other direction. I have no idea, but if you find out, I hope you let me know or fill us in the stream. I'll try, man. I'm trying to figure out the answers myself. We need to be able to have a dialogue choice for one. I mean, that's just kind of would be obvious, but I don't know why they didn't program it that way. Instead, it makes me think that there must be an item that you get to kind of trigger that sequence. But in either case, I don't like that the dialogue makes you seem like you failed it, because are quests, missable, or can you fail quests in this game? We don't know yet. We have no indication of that right now. And yes, Souls-likes are typically pretty cryptic, but honestly, you kind of get a feel for them over time. And I don't feel like I quite understand the side quest progression in this game, and a lot of little things for that matter. There's a dog over there. I'm just going to run over here and do this. Very good. He's dead. Gravity. Here's the balcony that I was referring to. So now we got this, which is a page of the Caravaggio. In regards to the frog's riddle and the seed mystery, oh, for sure, yeah. In regards to those two things, I wrote notes on them, so I'll be doing my research. Obviously, when I say that, I figured out my own damn self. We don't have the luxury of relying on anybody else to give us the answer, especially this early on. Like, had I, say like Elden Ring, if I'm, oh my gosh, I'm having such a hard time finding all the weapons, or I went through it all, did I miss anything? And you go back through and you see, at least you have a guide by that point, a detailed guide months later documenting everything just to make sure you can get 100% of everything, but we don't have those luxuries. We have plenty of Hephaestite blocks. We could definitely bump up the hammer a bit if we needed to. Before the end of this stream, though, I am going to try to interact with Crabbert using the aspect. And then I'm also going to see about revisiting Maya for the seed. Alright, but yeah, so far, I mean, in general, it's a very pleasant experience, this game, but there's a few things that, as a completionist, you kind of get stressed about. You're like, oh my gosh! I thought it was somebody bent over, but it was a little mushroom dude. And he blows up. The mushroom dudes blow up. AoE death. Also, the mysterious crab quest. Hopefully we can figure that out, hopefully on stream. Yeah, if we figure it out, I'll share the answer on stream regardless. So, no matter what, you guys will always know what I know. Alright. We got this pathway over here, seems to go deeper into the city, and then we have this pathway, kind of circles around. Let's see this first. Oh gosh, it just keeps going and going. Let's take out some of these enemies. Didn't mean to change my weapon, that's what kind of threw me off. You're cool. Lots of AoE. Very noisy. She's gonna die to poison anyways, though. Let's see. Poison for the win, I tell you. I think we chose the right element, that's for sure. And I just figured it out like a day or two beforehand as well. Before the actual early release launch for the game, I was like... I found the Colossal Greaser and I was like, holy balls, this is a great weapon. And then I found that sword from Berserk and I was like, this is even better. And I just fell in love with the Colossal Greaser because I was like, if you can find a way to inflict the poison without poisoning yourself, this is going to be the best weapon in the game. And then they ended up nerfing the poison effect a little bit in terms of how easy it was for you to get afflicted with it from striking an enemy. I was like, they did it. They made the weapon viable. Cosmic Powers Part 3. I wonder, we're going to have to go back and see if we've collected all of the lore entries and stuff. That'll be a good indication if we missed anything. Unraveled Hephaestite Geode. Now that we've kind of gone through here, we know that this door won't open up until we circle around at some point, so maybe we can get to that side from here. I don't know how, but there's got to be a way to open up that door that's over by that lamp. Let's go in here first, and then we can hopefully go downstairs and grab that lore piece. Yeah. The sweet, sweet lore that our little friend's guarding. I broke the chest. Oh, I can go down there. Ah! Okay. We dodged it right at the time. At the right time. I can't speak today. We dodged it right at the time. We dodged it at the right time. No! What did I just do? I threw a rock. Harmonia expansion. Thank you. Enigma. Edward Nigma. Alright, we're gonna go up here. Matthias says, dude, you just read my mind and said what I was thinking. I was thinking we picked the right weapon with the poison because it's really just helping bring me satisfaction watching enemies and bosses' health tick away because of poison. It's huge tick damage too. And even if they nerf it, I mean, it's fine. We had our fun with it, but I hope that they nerf it really for how much it hurts us. We got the massive Dulciana. That looks sick. That looks really cool. Wowzers. That's a Fatua weapon. That looks amazing. That looks really cool. Daddy likes. Okay, now we're going to go this way. Circle around. Make sure we're good on this side. This should probably lead us over to the other side then, so I'm torn. We'll go here first. Okay. What was he looking at? Like, why was he looking this way? Usually there's an ambush, and he wasn't even facing the right direction to capitalize on the ambush, so that's fine. Can we open this door? We can! Finally, we can open a door. Oh gosh, there's so many different things to do. Okay, so then we have this to circle back through. Okay, fine. No worries. Let's just top off our health because I'm a little bit of a cautious guy. Oh, it's one of these dudes again. And close quarters combat, these guys are probably nightmares. No! You can actually block that attack, believe it or not. He's at a different elevation, so we're going to be able to get a cheap shot or two in on him. We'll let him stagger as much as he needs to. Go ahead and posture and take all the time you need. This guy's afflicted with Vis already. That's because he's in a pool of wine. I guess that makes sense. Who's doing that? Okay, there's somebody hitting me through the wall. Makes sense. Quit it, you crazy woman. Okay, we're gonna go up this way. Oh gosh. Running attack. R1, R1. Now she's poisoned. Dodge this, and then we're gonna do a harpoon, and then she's dead. Alright, let's explore in peace now. Is there anything beyond... Nope, there's nothing beyond or behind it. Let's go check this way now. I keep thinking there's gonna be like secrets behind the like the bookcases, but I should stop believing in fairy tales. Okay, there you go. Whoa! Running heavy attack, and he's dead. Those guys indoors are actually much easier because it eliminates one of their strongest attacks, which is that big giant jump. So you never really lose sight of them. That's a boss. You think we should take her on? I do. She has Grazia as well, so we should be fine. Why isn't there you go. That's what we needed. Not a boss, just an enemy that looks awesome. Yeah, no, she's not a boss. Okay, well that was easy. Maybe that would have been hard if we weren't rocking a colossal greaser right now. That was easy. Oh, in regards to Maya, should I go ahead and beat her like you did? Because I stopped after beating the Red Prior because I wasn't sure. Didn't want to ruin the quest, and I know you had a concern with that in the previous stream. I am concerned about it, but it seems like beating the goddesses is probably like something that then triggers them to like interact with you. I don't think that you can interact with her if you don't already have the sacrificial knife. So maybe like if you have the sacrificial knife, then go for it. But if not, then I would, because either you're not going to be able to, one, or you're just going to, you might not be able to capture her soul or whatever the item description said for that. Wow, we've got so much more exploration to do here. We're in the Highborn Streets, so I say we tag a save point and then go back, because we've made quite a bit of progress here. I definitely don't want to move too far ahead and skip anything on the other side, because we had a whole area left to explore. These guys are so easy. Oh, you're fast. So it's 3. Ah, I see. It's 3. It's 3, I see. Jerk. Okay, so we could technically drop down there. I'm just looking for a Corda Resonante so we can chillax. Alright. I'm going to go here, and then where do we go next? We can drop down again. So there's actually several areas to drop down to. But which one is the most correct? You know, I'm afraid that I won't be able to get back up if I go this pathway. And this could actually be an area that we've already explored that I just don't recognize. Darn it, darn it, darn it. What to do? Let's go this way. Are you doing your silly move again? Don't do that, bro. So awkward. That's so awkward. Okay, so this would have been if we would have dropped down the other way. So okay, we didn't miss anything at all. We would have dropped down from here and just circled around. So absolutely no difference there. We get the Ephestite blocks, though, fortunately. We could go that way. I'm looking for a Corda Resonante. We need to chill. We need to save and then return. So I'm not trying to go too crazy with the exploration here, actually. That's not a door we can open. What's up, baby? This reminds me a bit of Two Cities. Oh, he's like, remember he's like, I'm going to kick your ass. He's like, when he wants us to put the sword away. I love that game. This is nothing like Two Cities, actually. Man, Two Cities was bad. But no, this is not quite like Two Cities is like a hardcore RPG, like where the moves kind of look really stiff and sucky. Like this is definitely a Souls-like. But some of the architecture does sort of look the same. But oh man, you made me want to play that again. Nothing like a Two Cities. The Two Cities, that was it was bad. Real bad. Oh, you said this reminds me of Two Cities mixed with Dark Souls. Yes, indeed. Very, very good. I don't know why that came in so late. It's very much like that, then. It's got a similar look, I suppose. I'm just looking for a save point, and I'm over here just going through it. I'm like, I don't want to go too far. Are you going to shoot me? There you go. Hate when they do that. They kind of pause when they see you parrying, because they're like, we want to hit ya. We don't want you to parry this shot. I heard something. It sounded like a rift. It could have been the enemy disappearing, though. Damn, we're still just continuing onward without any glimpse of a save point. This area is kind of rough. Okay, so I don't want to keep going too far. I need a stopping point. There's much that we miss on the way up to this area. This is like the higher area. I forget what they call it, like the high cities or whatever. So we need to actually go back a bit. So that means if we dropped off from the rooftops on this other side, maybe We can backtrack just a little bit. I'm looking for the red door. So this is... Oh, that actually is the pathway. I see. So this is a whole nother pathway. We're going down the right side. Okay. Damn. Tricky, tricky. Big ol' AoE blast from that one. There's the automaton again doing his thing. This is going to be the shortcut. Very nice. Okay, lovely. So we want to go here first. Okay, I see. Now I completely forgot where else I needed to go, so... There's our save point up there. Okay, good. Matthias says, some of the bosses have beat me more than 10 times. This is indeed a Souls-like. Oh, no doubt. Hey, Dem says, I can't get past the first hippo in Dark Souls 2, so I definitely agree with you, Matthias. Those hippos are kind of like my soul animals. They're definitely bastards, but this is fine. This is good. Yeah, those hippo dudes suck. But if you do beat the first one, babe, you're going to get the stone ring, which gives you increased poise, so you don't get knocked around like crazy. Or I think when you hit people, you stagger them more. It's one of those two benefits. I don't know. But it's pretty good. It's a good ring to have. Man, I can't wait to revisit Dark Souls 2. We got Moretta the Hidden Blade. But we also got Cooper's Hammer. Oh, you're fast. Ouch. Well, she's afflicted with a Vis already. I would expect nothing less. I can't see. Get off me, girl. Come towards me, but not when you do that. I'm being very patient with her. I shouldn't be. Alright, we're good. Got an idea here. Get wrecked. Telling you, the moveset for the Colossal Greaser is so much better, but it's fine. I'll just do it the old school way. First try. Get out of my life. She ain't dead. I don't think she's dead yet. Whew. That was fun. Matthias says, I actually don't remember fighting hippos in Dark Souls. Has it been really that long? You don't remember the first freaking two, like the bipedal hippo bros with like a horn on their head, and they're like the worst in Dark Souls 2? They suck. But after you get used to them, they're not so bad. It's a defeat I will never forget. I get it, baby. I get it. It sucks. But no, you're gonna, if you ever, babe, if we ever do, we can. We can't really co-op because of the way we have our system set up, but you could probably beat it, especially if I kind of like talk you through it. But also, when I talk you through it, it kind of just messes you up. So never mind. Patience is a virtue. GG's. Where are we now? With the little creature things, and there's a Corda de Sonante there. Oh my gosh, this all looks so familiar. I do want to activate the save. What a marvelous fight. Okay. I don't know who's talking to me. Is it you? Fontolino says, this poor creature is too shaken by fear to speak. Okay. Salutations, my combative friend Ladomia. Pleased to make your acquaintance. The woman you fought, Moretta, a fierce storm of violence she is, and just a season's change, so too will she return. This I know all too well, regrettably. There was a time when her winter's chill was summer's warmth. My summer, we were close, too close for the great minds of the pinnacle of society. The city is forward in all the wrong ways, and backwards in all the ones that count. So there we were, chained by pragmatism into unions of nobility with men we detested. Our fate was the same, yet our reaction, well, my Moretta was never one to yield quietly. Noble garb fell to the ground as bloodied hood took its place, and as each wicked denizen of this foul hive fell, so too did a part of her. I know not what shadowy bargain she struck, but she is not the woman I once knew. There is a darkness within her now, consumed by a sole purpose, to kill until naught stands. Please, I beg of you, release her. With each gruesome act of hers, another tender memory fades. Okay, well, I'll definitely kick her ass. I'll do that with pleasure. Great pleasure. Greatest of pleasures. Okay, so very good, very good. Now what we can do is, I guess we could level up. We have a handful of memoria. And then we need to go back. We gotta go back. I'm so confused on which pathway to take. You know, like, I think technically we should go this way and then we go towards the other area where we were going, we open up the shortcut. Because technically we would have faced off with Moretta first had we just continued down that same pathway. So let's do that for now. And let's see if we can upgrade our Cooper's Hammer yet again. GG's. Thank you, thank you. Intoxicating Ephestite Geode. We need 30k for that. And we'll max this out as well. So I think we should go this way. I mean, even though the other pathway we discovered a bit earlier seems to continue going on, it has similar architecture. It might circle around and connect, and also it might just be a later area. Remember, there's two pathways, one towards Pantalone, one towards Balanzone. So this is probably kind of part of that decision you make. Like, do I go this way or that way? So this is the Engineer's Palace or whatever. So this is probably going to be the first boss we face off with, or one of the variants of it. And then we'll be going towards the other side, which is going to give us the other one. So I'm assuming Pantalone. I don't know, though. Also, the little creature wouldn't speak with us. I don't know if we have an aspect that is like a little mushroom head aspect. I don't know what the hell that thing is. Spaventa, Giangorgolo, Vermiglio, Zani, Pagoro. Is there a Mushroom-o? Champignone? I don't see it. I do not see it. Alright. I guess we have to go through here. Check for ambush. We got another boss, brother. Facho is, I guess, more red than Vis. Vis is kind of like more purplish. So I guess that kind of makes sense. Yeah. Down you go. That's another enemy down. I didn't even say who it was. Oh, the Ingenium's engineer. Yes. Very, very cool. Alright, so that was awesome. Fun fight. Oh, lovely. We got an automaton. Looks like a chick automaton. Chick-tomaton. Whoa, hold on. That's probably how we get to this side over here to the left on the other side of this wall here. Get the unraveled Hephaestite blocks. Very nice. See if there's any loot on this side. Ooh, lore. Sweet, sweet lore. Matthias says, I'm glad I was able to help you find this place and remind you that the loot player showed you 2 possible paths you could take. And not just one. We bromies work well together. Oh, no doubt. Yeah, it would have taken me forever to find, to come to this area. I would have probably gone back to Quinta towards the second part of the village and then just kind of walked around in circles until I figured something out. But, yes. It would have taken me probably 30 minutes to find this area had you not pointed it out. Oh my gosh! Okay. Your little attacks are so annoying. How much do you... What? Why do you do that? It's like 7 hits. And she stomps for most of them, so it's not too bad. But I didn't know that until she, you know, hit me 7 times. So, you know, that's fine. Good fun, good fun. You know, I have an idea. If I look at my compendium, is it going to be, like, kind of... Yeah, I skipped some already, you can tell. We'll find everything, it's fine. Cataclysm Part 3, so we're missing Part 1 and 2. So maybe we do need to go technically to the other side. If you notice, the Enigma part was one of the last ones we found. Okay. I just don't know. Gosh, that stresses me out. It's fine, though. We'll figure it out. We'll get all the sweet, sweet loot in due time. First try victory. That's right. We try. We do try. So we can't pass this chasm, or some say chasm. That's just a tease. I hear like tons of foot. Okay, it's you. Ah! We meet again. That's the extent of your stun. Really? Really? Not cool, bro. You're making me pull out the Koopa's hammer. Koopa's hammer. Like King Koopa. Where, oh where do I go next? You're so much further in the game than me because I'm farming up these Colossus guys for their mass shards. I reiterate, 300 and 500 mass shards is a little much, but I'm going to do it to satiate your completionist nature. I'm sure that's perfectly fine. I'm also, I don't blame you. Like I said, I don't farm like enemy drops and stuff much, like unless it's like going to be like for a challenge run. I'm like, oh, I need this weapon. But if not, I kind of just go through the second time in hopes to get all the things I missed. One of these pathways is hopefully going to take us to the other side where that lore item was, because that's going to drive me nuts. Oh, okay. Okay. What the balls? Okay. Now you have to die ugly. I hate when they try and get all snazzy with it, you know? Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Alright, we're gonna have to go around as well. So let me just kind of figure out what the hell is going on here. So I can go upstairs too. Lovely. And we still have... So I have these 3 major questions here. And I still have to explore the upper... Let's call it the upper rooftop. Oh, that sounds stupid. Upper rooftop, really? The rooftop area, where we dropped down from the rooftop and we kind of went through that shortcut. There's definitely something there. More to it. This is probably going to lead to one single boss, though. Damn! He died midair. Look at him. Look at him go. That's my item though, bro. Like you couldn't... couldn't you at least drop down so I could get my item? There's an enemy on the other side of this wall too, which is really interesting. Oh yeah? I can... Ow, he hit me. I can do that too, you jerk. You mother... Get out of here. Okay, that's probably not the best fight to be picking right now. Nothing under here, just some coal. Lumps of coal. And then we're up on another level. So let's go around just so I can get my bearings here. I honestly just need to stick to my tried and true clockwise method of exploring an area. So fortunately, this is not a walkthrough. This is my first playthrough. That's doubling as a challenge run. That's doubling as preparation for my 100% guide. He's not dead. Okay, he's dead. Took him a little bit to figure out he was dead. Matthias says, I am definitely interested in what the Colossus mask gives us, though. For such a high requirement, it better be good. But the Gatekeeper mask requires 500 shards. Craziness. Insanity, I tell you. But I bet they're worth it. I hope so. What do the masks do? I mean, like, I don't... What is the... I didn't even really use the masks much in the demo. So, like, I mean, I used them, but I didn't understand, like, the benefit of having the mask equipped. So, does it, like, make you more powerful? Does it just give you different moveset? What are those, you know, once you get the unraveling going after you do a finishing move, what are the benefits of that? You know, like, I don't quite understand the benefit of having a mask shard. Also, Ardor Stomp. So I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. What are the actual benefits of wearing a mask? Because I haven't worn one and I feel it feels no different to any other Souls-like to me right now. It's just like, okay, yeah, I die. As long as I spec up in certain things, I'm fine. What does the masks actually do? Well, at least we figured out who was attacking us from the other side of the wall. That was kind of dumb. There's more pathways over there. We got the Marmaron. Marmaron. I wonder what that is. Like Marmadon, maybe? Or... What word am I thinking there? Myrmidon. Yeah. That was Achilles, like, an elite group of soldiers. Colossal... Oh, that looks cool. Also, Gratia. Oh, it looks so cyberpunk. It looks like steampunk, actually. That's what I meant to say. That's super steampunk. I like that. I like that a lot. I bet they're worth it. I hope so. Especially with all that farming. 500 shards, and you're probably getting, you know, like 7 to 10 every time you kill them, and they're really pretty tanky. Who goes there? Stand back. The bounty of the property of the sun, blah, blah, blah. Open up for you? Nah, but the sun... Not, but the sun personified could get me to part these gates to heaven itself. So, if I use a mask in this playthrough, it'll simply be for non-combat purposes. So let's take a look at our masks. Could I wear this? So if I go to loadouts... Of course I can't change it. I can't change it here, damn it. That's fine. We'll have to change it at the... We'll have to change it at the save point, which of course is far away. So Moretta, we have her. Ascendant Mask Shard. I'm trying to see, does any of these look like a sun? Fantolino. So you see Fantolino is the little mushroom. So if I need 100 of those to do that. The Highborn. Gondolier, we saw him already. Automaton. Lumberjack. Gardener. Gatekeeper, Colossus, Huntress, Priestess. Balls, dude. So I think he would pretty much be Solar Barrage, bask in the light of the true meridian sun. This must be the secret to that little puzzle there. So, Guise of Spaventa, secret area. Golly, we have so many frickin' side quests and kind of like secrets to figure out. Well, I'll be back for you, my friend. I'll be back. As the late, great Terminator once said. Now we go this way. Remember, we still have upstairs as well, so let's not forget that. But we're exploring one floor at a time. Seems like a boss arena. Maybe we raise it up and then we fight a boss. Oh my gosh, I just did something. I triggered something! It's just a lift so far, which is not bad. Mines of Grantia, okay. We don't want to go here yet, though. Challenge Rift, or that's a reality glyph, actually. We can tag this, because that's actually nice to have. This will be a perfect way to get back to the Spaventa Guard. So let's actually try it out. Remember, the masks that we equip will not ever be used for combat purposes, so it will not invalidate my run. This is simply for me to try and figure out the, you know, the puzzles and the side quests and whatever else. Okay, this dude. What would match you? Even though I won't use a weapon. That looks like it matches. Okay, so now we're good. Let's go back up. Latumnia is quite interesting to explore, to be honest. There's so many different pathways. So the first mask we get in the game allows you to deal more damage through heavy attacks. The Piercing Whip mask came from getting the Deluxe Edition. Increases damage dealt by ranged attacks, or ranged mask lines. So they each have different benefits. Okay, cool. Bikesh Midir, MDHR, says, brother, you will go big someday. Your content is really good. I always wait for your content to be released. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a great day. And I really appreciate the compliment. Thank you for being so kind. I also hope that the community for my streams continues to grow, because I love streaming. And I want this to be a really big part of what I do. I'm a full-time content creator, which is awesome and all, but it's so much more difficult in my opinion and very stressful. If I can find a way to, you know, get most of my financial stability from streaming, I would certainly do that. It's just so much more rewarding in my opinion. Creating content in general is just a lot more difficult, and you're subjected to a lot more criticism and stuff. A lot more negativity involved. But I love streaming with you guys. Love creating guides and things like that. That's always fun to do as well. And this is one of the games that I will certainly be doing a guide for once I figure all the stuff out. Here it is. Matthias says, so I went back to the merchant and he didn't offer anything new, so I wonder what triggered him to have different new stuff for you. Did you toggle his inventory? Because I didn't. The inventory seems exactly the same to me from the first meeting. Oh gosh, I forgot about her. Just seems the same to me. I am the sun. My lord, your esteemed reverence, my apologies. Your magnificence blinded me. All is as you asked, your eminence. Worry not, your heroic majesty. I have not spoken a single word of my mission. None can slip by me. I have the sight of a hawk. Our troubled campaign against those filthy Philesians will soon end in victory with these machines. It is the truth. The secrecy requested made negotiations difficult. But no matter, of course, our lives are but rags to polish your glistening armor. And of course, the weapon you requested. Phoenix Blaze. Oh my gosh. Nona was right. I shouldn't have enlisted. Nona is like grandma. Can't believe I left those sunny shores for this damp disaster. That's crazy. What if I do this now? Okay, he's just talking about his Nona still. Nona, your grandma. What are your items in this game? Estus Flask. There, it's called Harmonia Sap, and so everything has to do with theater and music and like, yeah, mostly theater, I'd say. So Harmonia and music, I said as well. I think hopefully I said that would be like harmony. So it's like harmonious amber. That's our Estus Flasks. Aside from that, these are all like throwables. These are like consumable memories that you can take. It's like your memoria is the same as your soul, so your currency. And then you have like your different things you can throw at people, like holy bombs and things like that. And then items that can cure afflictions. So, all right, so that's interesting. So Spaventa guide equals Spaventa gate, which nets us that Phoenix Blaze or whatever the hell I got, which was awesome. So, can I get rid of that? No, I can't. Makes me nervous having that there. Why is that in place one? I don't like that. I'm really weird about the placement of my items in the games here. So, Greaser there, and then my Cooper's Hammer. If we just sort by highest level, I'm sure it'll be the first one. So let's do that instead. Koopa. King Koopa. Okay, there you go. Now we go back in and we can take a look at our weapon. That was stressful. Thank you, baby. Phoenix Blaze. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Finally, we figured out one of the frickin' side quests. Phoenix Blaze. And this is a saber, and it looks sick. It deals wicked damage and factual. So, okay, interesting. Matthias says, yes, I toggled through his inventory. I bought everything he offered except the consumables, minus that ridiculously expensive pizza. So what, if you seem to then have a better knowledge of the inventory than I did. So what is different in mine? Like I had a bunch of, I'd say smaller swords. There weren't any colossal swords, for example, but maybe 4 swords, 1 for each element. Did you see that as well? Or I don't know what I did differently. Okay, we have that area up there. I guess we can go here first. We're just here on the upper level, so nothing special. Okay, we got an enemy over there. That's an automaton chick. Okay. This all circles around, it seems, so I'll just kind of go around here. Peruse the area. Broham, come here. That one looks like a ranged enemy, so I'm just going to bait this guy. Fight him in here instead. I missed the timing for that parry, that's okay. Nope, okay. Thank you for the follow, Phasa. Hi. Are you real? Because I've had like 5 followers on this stream and no one said a word. Are you real? If you're real, speak to me. Sing to me. Oh gosh. Oh, we're good. We're getting good at these parries. Matthias says, when you were looking at his inventory, didn't he have some like blocks of different colors? Yes, he did. I thought I saw a green one and others. I'm not sure. He did. Yeah, so he has upgrade materials. Maybe it's because I've actually upgraded a weapon to the max. Or maybe it's because I defeated a handful of the chapter bosses. Or I call them the chapter bosses. But the bosses in the theater. So the theater bosses. The ones behind the curtains. That Pulcinella is always talking to us about. So that might have something to do with it. Broham. That could have something to do with it, Bartholomew. Alright, now we can go down. And then we have our resting point here. Good stuff. He said, can you, if you don't mind, type everything you just said in chat so I can also write it down? I also have a feeling I'm going to need it. Oh, dang, I don't know what I said. Oh no, I don't know what I was talking about. Remind me of what I was talking about, and I could probably do that. Oops. I have no clue what I said. Oh, I said, let's see, type the guide of Spaventa mask is what needed for Spaventa guard in Litumnia. Nets you Phoenix Blaze sword. That's got to be it. Beating the chapter bosses. I only beat the one so far. I definitely progress tomorrow. Yep. I don't know why it acts like I'm two different people, but I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, I guess I got one chat in Twitch and one chat in YouTube. Weird. Alright, so not bad, not bad. What is happening? Oh no, I'm impacted with Gratia, which means if we get hit, we're gonna get blasted. Lovely. These are Gratia mines, so Gratia. We don't want to tag this yet unless we just absolutely have no path ahead. There's another crab, and I assume that if we defeat all the crabs, it's gonna be like in Black Myth Wukong, you defeat all the frogs. We're gonna get a crab mask or something cool. We can go talk to Crabbert. All right. What did that do? Oh, this. Oh gosh, I almost fell. Okay, that was scary. Oh. Yes. Jump. Ooh, that was a close one. And then I do a crazy jump like that. That could have killed me. Oh, platforming in Souls-likes. Why do you do this? Now we look back and see what damage we got. So, nothing really. Okay. We could still actually go back to that platform. And over there. Ooh, that's interesting. Damn my curiosity, man. Okay, so we can go here now. Ooh, lore. I take back what I said. Oh my god, we got it! Ah! We got the sword! We got the sword I've been wanting all my life. Oh my gosh, we got the sword. Newest! Even... Physical damage 700? And it's just fresh out of the box. Oh my gosh. Tyrus Slate, we found the best freaking sword in the game. Ah, I've been waiting for this. I just said damn my curiosity. How dare I say that? How dare I? You understand that I'm using this freaking weapon, right? How, doggy? Oh, that's so good. I've been wanting this since the demo, and I got it in the demo, and they moved it to like the end of the freaking game. How do I get up? Somebody explain. How does one get up? Okay, this is the weapon. I can't believe it, guys. This is like the weapon that I was wanting to show you guys how to get from the very first episode, and we finally got it. This is freaking beautiful. I don't know how to get up, though. Well then. Inventory. Where's our little... I don't care if I lose. Actually, I do. I'm going to use the Hymn of Return. I'll use the Hymn of Return, and then we can finally... we'll level up our stuff. I would have burned 77k. I don't really care, but I do care now because I can actually level this up, man. I'm super excited about it. There was a an anvil around here. Damn. I need to go back to a save point now that has a an anvil, or I'm trying to think which one does. Clock tower, I think. Thank you so much for typing that. Matthias says that's exactly what I was referring to. No worries, no worries. That's where it is finally. Hell yes. Dude, I'm pretty sure in the Enotria trailer they were using that exact sword and it looked so badass. See? Told ya. Where's my freaking... There was a thing there, wasn't it? I came back here specifically for the anvil that's not here. Okay. Where to next? The docks? Is the docks? I don't know. I'm just going to go everywhere now. This is literally my favorite weapon from the demo. And the first time I played the demo, I didn't even get to benefit from this weapon. So in the upgrades and the patch upgrades, the polish upgrades, you're going to see that they're going to actually indicate which fast travel points have the anvil. So you'll be seeing those as well. Oh my gosh. And this is also backwards. Oldest and newest. I mean, it makes no sense. I don't know why they do it backwards, but it's fine. Unravel the Festite because it's super duper special. Oh my gosh, I want all the damage. Give it to me. I want all the damage. +7. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yes. And we're at +9 with the blocks. Okay, holy balls. Let's just see how much damage we're doing now. 1,500 physical damage. That's disgusting. And it's not even at level 10 yet. Oh man, this is fun. I've been wanting this for days. Of course they move it to the very end. Oh, this is great. Okay, let's go kill some stuff with it. And then I have some Taco Bell waiting for me. The Breakfast of Champions. That's insane. I can't believe it. Okay, and then we still have the City Commons area to go and explore. Interesting. Okay. Explore? Question mark? Ooh, we've got so much to explore and to kind of see in this whole game here. All right. Fortunately, it's incredibly enjoyable. So we're going to tag the reality glyph. This will shift some sticks around. Dude, I'm so jealous, says Matthias. I want that sword like yesterday. I wanted this sword since a day before launch. So I win because I found it in the demo. And a funny thing is, in my first playthrough of the demo, I did not locate this sword or the greaser. I did some way more in-depth exploration after the fact, and I was like, okay, I found everything. I'm really prepared for the game, really excited about it. And then I'm like, if I can find this sword for the demo, I'm gonna make a guide on it. It's gonna be like game breaking, and they moved it. And so now that I found it again, oh my gosh, look at that, love it. Still does only 3 hits. It's fine though. It's perfectly fine. Although we're dealing like the purely. This is a big guy. A big mushroom. I love it. I mean, the sword looks sick, and I know it can be only stronger. Let's see how it does against someone with this kind of defense, though. I'm scared. I wonder. See, the thing is, if you read the description, which we can do in just a moment, it makes it seem like it has some sort of elemental, but it really doesn't. If you look at the actual description itself, so it's interesting. Let's see. Yeah, that's not doing any more damage for sure. It's just a beefy guy. We got another bot, Femio Doug 2214. Welcome. So before this stream started, I have had 168 followers on Twitch. I have a feeling that I'm gonna have 168 followers on Twitch at the end of this as well. Even though like 10 people have followed since I've been streaming. A beefy guy. Definitely saving my upgrade materials for that now. Just so you know, I've been able to upgrade just about 3 weapons to the max. So don't get too concerned about it. They're pretty generous with the drops. But yeah. each of the weapons, depending on what element they focus on, is going to take a certain geode or giant ass stone, and those are the ones you want to use. Okay, so let me take a look at the lore here. Only a weapon. Okay, the weapon of a nameless knight who set out for revenge in search of a legendary dragon. Only a weapon that could be barely lifted could hope to injure such a creature. Yeah, it has different. There you go. Let's see. No, I think the item description for... Yeah, the item description for the other weapon, or the same weapon in the demo, was different. This is still... I mean, Colossal Grease are still monstrous, by the way. This is just pure physical damage. I just want to use this for, you know, it's because it looks good. I've been talking about this sword for, like, I don't know how many episodes. But yeah, you should have enough to level this up. A Festite Geode, there you go. That's going to allow us to max out our physical damage weapon, which is what we have right here. Lovely. We can't drop down there. That'll probably be death. We need all the Fontolino mask shards because we're going to have to turn into a mushroom to speak with that little mushroom by, what was her name? La Modia? Let's go left first. Perfect. At the Carnavacio's page. Oh, there's another crab. I want to beat the crab before I end the stream, though. I don't even want to end the stream, to be honest, but if you ever have had Taco Bell and it sits for more than 10 minutes, it becomes like taco soup. And I don't think I can stomach that. I'm not 18 anymore, you know? Matthias says, where did you get that weapon? I got it at the top of this area. You'll have to rewatch the stream, or this part of the stream, like 5 minutes ago, and you'll see it. In the new trailer, they infused it with red element. Don't remember which that is, but it looks pretty awesome. The red element is going to be Facho. Pink or purple is kind of like Vis. Alright, here goes. The Coastal Horror. Honestly, if we have this, though, we're going to deal way more damage. Our Colossal Greaser. Only because he's weak to it. It's just because he's weak to poison. He's Gratia, so. Yeah, for the weapon that I just obtained, you're gonna have to look back a little bit. It's right beyond the elevator, and you have to go back after you activate the glyph of reality, and then you can drop off to those little scaffolding on the side, and you can get it for yourself. It was in the demo, like right in the beginning, and I have been looking for it ever since. Some of these attacks you just simply can't dodge unless you're at the perfect distance. That's a little annoying too, but your Gratia Blast. First try. Matthias says, never deny yourself of Taco Bell or a really good pizza. Even one that costs 100,000 memoria because you're getting scammed by Machente. Okay, so let's see. I need to find a way back up. I just kind of went down to kick some butt, didn't I? Once we max this bad boy out. Ooh, the Claw of Evren. Nice. This is probably... I could have just actually walked down. Okay, I think I did walk down. I just forgot. Yep, I sure did. Man, I was just so enthralled. Okay, we have enough to actually level up our stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to fast travel, go back to the old docks because we know there's an anvil there and we'll be good to go. Matthias says, and now I know where it is. Oh yeah, thanks Newman. I only have but to get past Morbid Mario Poison Lover. Yes, that's all it takes. That's all you got to do. Defeat one of the harder bosses in the game. Unravel the Festite Geode. Perfect. We're almost like at max level. This is great. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and now teleport back to where we were just at. And that's going to be a good stopping point for this particular episode. I want to make sure that I eat my Taco Bell, treat myself, you know, not cheat myself. And we're going to be continuing through the Mines of Grazia. And then afterwards, we need to make sure we backtrack just a bit, because near the Commons area, we're going to go near the Upper Commons where we're exploring the rooftops. And we had a whole other path to explore before we went and fought Moretta. So I say that now mostly for a reminder if I watch this again, which I never will. But it is definitely something I should be doing. These streams are just too long now. I used to only stream a few hours. Now I stream like 3-4 hours. It's too long. But anyways, I do need to go back and at least remember and look at my notes. So we need to figure out how to answer the frog's riddles. We need to figure out what the Seed of Maya does. We need to speak to Crabbert and see if the crab aspect has anything to do with it. The aspect of Paguro. And then we'll explore the upper rooftop area. And then other than that, we just need to figure out if this is going to lead to Balanzone or Pantalone, and then we go the other way. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. I may or may not stream tomorrow, but I'll certainly be streaming Monday every day this week until we beat the game and finish the challenge. Aside from that, I'm going to be starting my 100% guide this weekend, so I might be getting some episodes out so you guys can enjoy the game and find everything that I've been able to find thus far. Again, please be safe, have a great weekend, and let me read one last chat. We're all good to go. And until next time,